welcome to a new episode of Review. Today we will take a closer look at an Airbus A330-300 from Swiss International Airlines, and as always we start off with the box. And here we can see on the front side we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft inside, and we have the Swiss branding on top. Then on the back side of the box we have a very nice image of the aircraft itself, and we're provided with a web link by Herpa where we can get more information. So that's it for the box. Let's not waste any more time and let's take a closer look at the aircraft model inside. And here she is, the Airbus A330-300 in the current livery of Swiss International Airlines. This is of course a brand new 2018 release from Herpa Wings in scale 1 to 500. So with no further ado, let's take a look at some of the many details this aircraft model has to offer. And as always, we start off with the tail section of the aircraft, and here we can see in the vertical stabilizer we have the Swiss branding. On the fuselage we then have the full registration code of the aircraft, and we have the new addition of the SAT dome as well. If we then move from the back of the aircraft all the way to the front of the aircraft, we can see along the fuselage the writing of Swiss. We also have the Star Alliance logo, as the airline is a member of the Star Alliance Airline Alliance, and we have the name of the aircraft written as well. In this case the aircraft is named after the city of Geneva. Around the cockpit we also have some nice detailing around the cockpit windows, where we also find the print of the window wipers. From there we can then move on to the engine nacelles. They have been kept in all white, just like most of the fuselage, but they are pretty nicely detailed. If we look here at the back side we can see that looks very nice, and also if you look at the front we can see into the engines where we see the engine fan blades. A lot of nice detailing can also be found around the wings themselves. So if we take a look here at the top side, we can see all the different flaps, slats and spoilers very nicely carved out. Also the underside looks pretty decent, where we then find the full registration code of the aircraft once again. And of course we also have the winglets, which have been given the Swiss branding, and in my opinion they look absolutely fantastic. And then last but not least we also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on with some nice detailing. Here we can see it at the back side of the aircraft, and here we can see it at the front side of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Airbus A330-300 from Swiss International Airlines. Now over the years Herpa has released plenty of aircraft models from Swiss in scale 1 to 500. I decided to go for this one because one, the amount of detailing is actually quite decent. Also, of course, with the addition of the SAT dome, that's very nice on the A330. And I had to get it as well because it was simply named after the city of Geneva, where I've been living for 4.5 years. I've recently moved back to Denmark, so it was kind of a farewell present to myself. Now, as I mentioned, the detailing is really good on this aircraft. The physical details are excellent, and also the print quality is really good. So if you're a fan of Swiss, then this is definitely an aircraft model worth to have in one's collection. Now with that we've reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then do feel free to leave a like, that would help out the series and of course the channel. And if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome, and you won't miss out on any future reviews here on Bongoplanes. Next time on Review we will take a closer look at a 787-8, the Dreamliner from Scoot Airlines. Until then I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.